It is not looking too hot here for the Falcons, but they've got great Inferno players.
Calyx, however, also giving up a few chances. Simple somehow manages to get two in that position with a Glock. Even recovers a duel. These woxic turns it around. woxic looking for more, will not find it. Dupree from up top will shut him down. 3 versus 2. XANTARES looking to probe, looking to pry, and he will do that to pry open Snappy's guts. Modern and Dupree left in a 2 versus 2.
Smoke and a flash available here from Major, but not a kit that can be recovered. XANTARES is doing a lot of that early probing. Nice shot there from Dupree, and XANTARES made his position very much known, but he's able to isolate the fight. Duali's ripping them to shreds and so much damage to Man. He has to commit to the reload, and so XANTARES runs him down. It is a 3K from the superstar Turk in the pistol.
Starts off the 2 versus 3 by creeping through the smoke massively. So you can see the gamble panning out. Falcons cards are on the table, but what is Eternal Fire holding? They're holding out arches for now. Quick double kill from Wicadia, looking for maybe more. The MP9 is giving him a nice little flush of cash, and that's what he wanted to do.
It was a hard fight there for Simple. Had to deal with the high-low and was hoping that they'd give themselves away, but both those players evasive. Eternal Fire receding back into the site. Simple, nice way to isolate it around the smoke. Calyx is punished, but down to 4 HP is... This is weird. This is awkward. Yeah, Major giving his life away trying to contain Madden, but that's a hairline angle Madden was very prepared for.
Trying to isolate these duels with 10 seconds left, though, is going to be nearly impossible. You just have to run at them at some point or the other. And Madden's the one holding the big gun, but he's not being given any contest, and that's why he takes his head off, now trying to fake out the bomb plant. He knows his life is forfeit unless he wins this fight. Needs to take this gun forward into the next round, and he only goes. And because this incendiary is going to be deployed very, very soon, it does only get more and more difficult. There goes Smoke down on Coffin. Major trying to boost up, and actually he's moved fast to Smoke. Maybe not even ready for that gap to be there. XANTARES has been gray screened. Wicadia comes out and he gets them all.
I mean, that is fantastic. Perfect.
XANTARES with the smoke. Going further than maybe he was ready for. Simple will take him down. The Tech 9 uses the gap perfectly. Flash dodge, Major hair, taking them all down. Pistol pulled out as well. And his triple kill will not be followed up by himself. Instead, it's by the young one. Blood on the floor, and very little of it is belonging to the Falcons, rather to Eternal Fire. Falcons, however, are happy to spill some on their own. Dupree, 1-on-2. Time for the bomb to be planted. Space for it as well.
I don't know if you're really that happy. I mean, Dupree can isolate these fights. A smoke down CT, and he's reading into the possibility of a banana flank.
He's out. Initial peek. Calyx is ready for it. It gets a bit scary over there for sure when you're considering it's up against Tech 9s, and they do get the bomb plant and everything with it. But Major really pulling them out of positions. It will be reinforcement as Dupree spotted out. Wicadia makes quick work off him.
Yeah, I'm surprised he stood his ground, because it really gave a favorable fight over to Dupree. He'll be annoyed he didn't finish off that frag. Could have punished the young one here on Eternal Fire, but XANTARES, this is what I'm talking about. He is a menace. He is not scared of smokes. He will ask for flashes. He will be given resources, but he will deliver.
And Snappy in that position, just looking back to see how far Simple is, fixing his spacing, all of the likes. Magus now will also be caught out. Eternal Fire in the round versus guns, where Falcon might have thought, well, we almost got it done, guys, with the Tech 9s. Of course we can do it now. Apparently not.
Exactly what you want as a staging ground as an in-game leader. It's exactly where you want your players to be positioned. And sure, Dupree losing out on his fight was...
Oh no, that's all great. Wicadia on top of the crate will be able to take down Dupree as well. Brings it back to a 5-on-4, and time is not on their side at all. Major and XANTARES put together are the unstoppable force of the B bomb site. Never taken down. It feels like Major has been standing tall with XANTARES behind him to prop him up.
Don't seem scared at all.
Dupree, he should be scared. He's on fire. Calyx is on the other side, just trying to keep himself alive. This is what they were hoping for. Closing the distance, getting the bomb site and the bomb plant. For once, time is not against them. For once, they have utility to try and play this post plant, but that still doesn't mean they're out into the green.
There's so much util available here for Eternal Fire. Full belts on both Major and XANTARES. This A bomb site could be a hotbed.
Made through from XANTARES, Molotovs over here as well. Feels like Snappy's already been unlocked out of this round, but that incendiary doesn't spread quite far enough. XANTARES has support though, as he has all this game long. Major's been his right-hand man, and that's exactly the man who let him get back onto the side. Nick of time, but Eternal Fire will not let Falcons find their first. Buys more time. Falcons are frozen. They have nowhere to go. There's even been a boost assembled. How do you move past his defense? Eternal Fire ready. Even woxic starting to rotate away. There's the flashbang to peek out. Major good for nothing over there, but Wicadia good for 1 and 2. XANTARES still alive. Wicadia fades back. XANTARES hoping to be boosted up instead, and that's exactly what happens. Looks for the new box player, but Simple puts him down. The bomb, though, will hit the ground, and Eternal Fire find 9. Either it feels like Falcons are throwing so much utility, but what is it really doing? It's letting Major move forward. He looks like a stud right now. 12 kills, second only to Wicadia. He's been having a fantastic map. And in the meanwhile, the rest of the Falcons, well, they've got nowhere to go. They were hoping to find home on the A site. Instead, they found death.
That's a full force buy, and it just... it looks so flat.
They have done, what, 2 damage? Yeah, 2 whole damage. I'll have you know, Michael, that's a lot where I come from.
That puts a lot of perspective.
45 seconds, and again, this is not where the clock is their enemy at all, I will say that, but they do look very lost right now, and for good reason. They've lost every single bit of aggression they've tried to put out towards Banana. The B bomb site has never felt threatened at all. Sure, there's been a casualty waiting to happen. It's a silent crossover! Calyx picks up 3 immediate kills! There is nothing they can do! They can't do anything to get onto these sites! They just can't.
For them, 3-2 split.
Just gotta hit your shots, I suppose, but right now Calyx been brought down low through the smoke, is not feeling too happy at all. Magus and Snappy will put their heads together and bump the Eternal Fire heads together as well. Nice pistol round start as they look to make it clean.
I mean, this is exactly why I thought Falcons CT side, things could look really quite fearsome, even with no data to work off of. Magus as a pit player, I mean, he does impeccable
on the T side, and this is why, you know, maybe there could have been hopes if they had maybe a few more rounds, but now we need to see some perfection, and that's not how you started off. Snappy going down, Calyx on the other side will be the trade.
How does Calyx not get that frag? I didn't think Magus was favored at all in the fight. And he only really, I think, makes that play just because they lose Snappy so quickly. And Simple as well has taken even more space. Wicadia is watching out for it, though, and Simple not prepared for that late swing. Man advantage now found here for Eternal Fire.
Head into the smoke, and over they go. Wicadia. Incendiary out, Modern as well. Trying to be inside the smokes. Chaos is not going to help him, though. And Falcons now, they are in the cursed position of having a 2 versus 4 and a desire to save, but also while being 4-11 down.
Yeah, I mean, if you had more rounds in that first half. And they needed both. One of those 2 would have been shortchanged in the following round. You see
Absolutely. Falcons are hoping to reckon with that force over here with the saved AK, but now it is in the ground along with the second M4, not the AK. XANTARES continues forward. He's got the stopping power, and he is really making everyone in Falcon stop in their track. They don't know what to do, where to go. There's still a minute left. So much space for Eternal Fire to play around, and it feels like the guillotine has started to swing. It feels like the Falcons have started to fall, but maybe Simple and his wax wings can still fly close to the sun. They attempt it, but they will melt off. Magus alone, a 1-on-4, a position untenable. And he'll creep forward through the church. But God will not find him here. Magus taken down by woxic. 13-4. Falcons eliminated. Last place from ESL challenger Katowice. Who could have thought?
They played some close games with